Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Spartan Crew Gaming, and today we're talking about Middle-earth Shadow of War. Once again, let's jump into it. So this video is basically my concerns and hopes for the game, and literally I am so excited for this game. There's not many things I'm worried about it. I'm just really psyched for this game. But there's one thing that has, gotten to my attention, and that I've seen that I hope by October 10th, when the game comes out, it is fixed. Now, in the background, I'm going to be playing footage of Azgang the Cannibal and Urhakan the Dragon Lord. And as you can tell, some of this footage is from E3, which is Azgang the Cannibal, and the other is from March. Now, if you take a close look, and I don't think it's going to take a close look at all, you can definitely see that the March footage, I think, looks better than what we have right now. And that concerns me, because developers often do this. They show you an amped up product for the first reveal, to get you hyped, to get you pre-ordering, and then they kind of show you the real product later. And that upsets me, because developers need to show off the real product first. And granted, what they showed us in March, definitely is a representation of what the product is. But it's like an amped up representation. Like, what we have now is like 80% of what the March reveal looks like. And that kind of is upsetting, because you really want the game to look like what they showed you at the first part. Like Urhakan the Dragon Lord, all those interactions we had was super epic. Super cinematic, and I feel like that cinematic, just look has been lost, and I feel like that's easy to fix, especially with the camera movements. Like, I feel like they can just, fix the camera angles and, like, make that more cinematic. But, I mean, look at Urhakan, his lighting, his interaction, his talk, very cinematic. You can definitely tell they touched up that first, Overlord interaction. And then you look at Azgang the Cannibal, one of my favorites, interactions, and it looks great, but it doesn't look near as good, or it doesn't look as good as what we saw in March. And literally, that is my only nitpick. They've been improving this game in every way. The story is looking awesome. The difficulty is looking actually difficult, so it's not going to be too easy. The Nemesis system looks awesome. But we haven't seen any of the stuff that we saw in that first March reveal. Now, granted, it's the Nemesis system. You're not always going to see the same things, but we haven't seen the interactions we have with spies yet. Now, granted, that's going to be happening. We will see spies saving us. It's just super rare, and it might not happen as much, but it will happen. But granted, like, we don't see captains addressing us at the gate, like Thrak the Storybringer. But maybe it's just because these E3 demo walkthroughs aren't built upon, like, hours and hours of story. They're just, like, little saves. I don't know. So, I'm kind of confused. Hopefully, by the time the game releases in October, we'll get what we saw in the March reveal. But it's just a little upsetting that developers do this, because they should show off what we're getting at the moment. They should show off what it looks like, not what it could look like, because it's development. You don't know how the game's going to end all the time. I mean, granted, you have a vision for it, but still, they should show off what it looks like at the moment instead of amping it up, because I think it's not right to do that. Nonetheless, hopefully by October, all this will be addressed. It will look awesome, it'll look great, and we'll get what we see. But you tell me, what do you think? Do you think there's been a little bit of a downgrade, or it's not as cinematic as what they first showed us? And I think so, but I'm not super upset about it. I'm still psyched about this game. I'm super excited, and I just cannot wait to play it, and it looks better in every other way. It's just, you can see that they just downgraded a little bit, and it's kind of sad to see that, because we're getting like 80% of the product of what they showed us in March. Like, that March was like the 100%, wow, this is awesome, it's potential, and then they gave us 80% of that potential, I think, right now, and that's great. 80% is still awesome, but you really want to see, you want to buy the product that you first saw, right? I mean, it looks so awesome, and it still looks so awesome. I mean, my mind is still blown by what I'm seeing, and I'm still super excited, but I would love to see them just, make sure it's still cinematic like what they showed us in the beginning. And, it's just kind of sad that developers do this sometimes. But hopefully, by the time the game comes out, it will be fixed, everything will be good, and it will look as awesome as we saw in March. But I don't know. I mean, yeah. So, hopefully they'll fix that. That is my only thought and concern, guys. Literally, that is the only thing I'm a little upset about. Everything else in this game looks awesome. The story looks great. The Nemesis system looks harder. The difficulty looks harder. The open world looks beautiful. They're improving on everything. Talion's face looks better. Everything looks great and awesome. But the Overlord interactions and the Nemesis interactions, I think, have seen a slight downgrade. But that is it. That is literally my only nitpick. Other than that, I'm super excited for the game. Of course, some people say there are microtransactions, and I think there are. They're not going to be locking any stuff behind a paywall in the game, except, of course, for DLC and those extra tribe expansions. But if you buy the gold or silver edition, you get those. But, well, Gold Edition, you get the DLC and the Tribe expansion. Silver, you only get the Tribe expansions. But, you know, of course, there's all the DLC shenanigans that happen with games because it's the world we live in. That's how things are going, except with Star Wars Battlefront. Woohoo! You know, they have, they're doing the Overwatch thing, which is awesome. But, nonetheless, still, all that stuff, not too upset about that. That's what gaming companies do. And I love Shadow of War enough to buy the Gold Edition, and I think that's kind of what they were banking on. Be like, hey, our first game did really well. Let's, you know, sell a super awesome edition. You know, which I totally understand why you do that. It's marketing. But nonetheless, still psyched for this game. You guys, please tell me what you think of the game. Has it seen a little bit of a downgrade? Are you still super excited about it? I just, you know, I saw one thing that I'm like, okay, you guys might need to work on that, and I just, yeah. That's literally my only nitpick. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be continually bringing you the news from E3 for Shadow of War, and hopefully some more content as well, because I'm going to expand my content. But guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and just, I don't know, enjoying E3 or whatever you do, I guess. So have an awesome time, guys. I will see you in the next one, and thank you for watching.